Welcome to Healing Energies with Empress Shay. I'm Empress Shay, and if this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, my loves. I'm a student of all things spiritual, and today I'm seeking divine guidance from my spirit guides. As we tune into the energies flowing through today's reading, we'll also touch on the planetary alignments influencing these frequencies. Now, remember, not everything shared today will resonate for everyone. So take what speaks to you and your soul and leave what doesn't. And if you know someone that might be interested in hearing this, or you know that they need to hear it, share it. Sharing is caring. Thank you. See you soon.
Is it really worth fighting for? I will give you everything and more. You ain't gotta hide, I see you behind your pride. You ain't gotta tell me, cause baby, you know that I know that you miss it. I know that you tell me that you miss it. Tell me that you and you.
Okay. All right, Spirit. We're looking for the energies for the collective for today's Spirit. Thank you for the energies for the collective for today. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Oh, plenty of family love and friends, surrounded by Friendsgivings and thanks. Okay, that Queen of Cups just jumped out, Spirit. So okay. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Cups. All right, Queen of Cups. Love it. Okay, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. And the Four of Swords. Four of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, it's happening, Captain. Three of Swords. A little heartbreak up in there. Little disappointment there. It's all right, because the Queen of Swords is the truth teller. She's bringing it. She's bringing it. Eight of Pentacles. Keep on working. Keep on showing yourself. And the Four of Pentacles. And then we have the moon, my favorite, my planet. Okay, moon. Yeah, that's for the cancers out there. Okay, we loving it. We loving it. We is loving it. Yes. Oops, so I love how that Queen of Cups just flew out my hand. That's all right. That's all right too. This spread says your intuition is right. Your heart is healing and your work is building a real legacy, even if everything feels confusing as hell right now. Oh my goodness. Even if it feels confusing, it's okay because your intuition is healing, your heart is healing. So the cards pulled that Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, and Queen of Swords. For the first row, and that overall energy, the moon, what's under everything. For the collective, the moon underneath says the vibe is uncertain, foggy, emotionally loud, A lot of you are picking up on things in your gut before you can explain them with words. Old fears, anxieties, and patterns are being triggered, especially around safety, trust, and the future. This is a trust what you feel, not what you're being shown on the surface moment. Illusions, projections, and subconscious stories are running the show until they're brought into the light. So, with row one, we're going to call that emotional and mental maturity. That Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, and Queen of Swords. This is a powerful message about balancing heart and mind. The Queen of Cups, the collective, is emotionally open, empathetic, and deeply intuitive. You're feeling everything, your own emotions and other people's. This is healer, empath, nurturer energy. Yeah, you know you have those, huh? Yes, you do. You have them all. They're all within you. So that healer, empath, and nurturer energy is all about that Queen of Cups. Miss Unbothered. hmm And the Four of Swords, the nervous system is tired. Spirit is asking for rest, stillness, and quiet so the message can actually land. This is a log off, a lay down, a breathe energy. Log off all those devices, lie down or sit somewhere still and just breathe. That's what that's all about. That's that Four of Swords energy. Just relax. Relax. And that Queen of Swords, after the rest comes clarity, boundaries, and truth telling. Your discernment is sharpening. You're no longer willing to sugarcoat or perform. This is my heart is soft, but my no is clear. My no is clear. So the for this row, the collective is moving from overwhelm to intentional rest to clear thinking and honest communication. You're learning that. You are learning. I can be soft and loving and have strong boundaries. Both are sacred. And with row two, the we're going to call it new beginnings versus old wounds. New beginnings and old wounds, okay? Because this row is the tension between wanting to leap forward and being afraid of getting hurt again. Wanting to leap forward and being afraid of getting hurt again. The Fool is all about a new chapter, a leap of faith, fresh cycle. Many of you are standing right at the edge of a new timeline, new relationships, new work, new location, new version of you. That Three of Swords says, but there's deep heartache, betrayal, disappointment, or grief that hasn't been fully processed. Old pain is whispering, last time this hurt. Because when you're trying to take a leap of faith and then you remember some old pain that's related to that leap. An easy one to think of is like when you want someone in your life and you meet someone that's really, really nice. You hit it off, and then you start to fear because you were hurt before. Got hurt before. So you have to heal. Spirit is saying heal. Spirit is actually calling for healing in this season. There's a lot of healing needed. Those broken hearts, there's some healing. We got to look at that. We got to look at that. How do I feel about this as pertain to what happened to me? Am I holding back because of my past hurts? It's a good question to ask yourself. So that Four of Pentacles, because of that, the instinct is to clutch and cling and control and play small. Scarcity thinking, holding on to what you have out of fear that you'll lose it. So for row 2, the whole clear understanding is the collective is being asked to honor heartbreak without letting it freeze the future. The heartbreak is real. Don't bypass it. Don't pass it by. Okay? Don't bypass that heartbreak. It's real, but it doesn't get to be the only narrator of your story now. It doesn't get to be the only narrator. To move forward, you will have to loosen your grip of old versions of you, old stories about love, money, safety, and the belief that it's safer not to try. You have to get rid of that. You have to move forward. You have to loosen your grip of all of those old stories. Yes, I've been hurt, and still my life is calling me forward. Acknowledge it. Yeah, I was hurt, but my life is calling me forward. I can't expect to get hurt every single time. I can't expect it. I'm bringing it. I'm drawing it. If I'm expecting it, no, I don't expect that. I expect to make intuitive decisions because I know how to move forward. And if we follow that, if we follow our intuition, our knowing, we'll be okay. Because whatever comes, it's a lesson, right? Okay, don't be afraid. So, row 3 is all about action, legacy, and mastery. And that's that Knight of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and 8 of Pentacles. And this is the Build Your Life on Purpose row. Build your life on purpose. How about that? Like Build a Bear. Y'all Build a Bear before? I did that with my kids. They love Build a Bear. Man, those things are expensive. Tell you. But they're so much fun. They're so much fun. I even had fun with them. Okay. So build your life on purpose. The Knight of Wands is all about passion, momentum, creative fire, the urge to go, create, launch, move, travel, or just do the thing. That's the Knight of Wands. That's that energy. All about passion and momentum and creative fire. And then that Ten of Pentacles is the long term stability, the family legacy, the generational wealth, community, and support. This is the life you've been trying to build, not just a quick win, but something that lasts. And that Eight of Pentacles is all about the daily effort, that daily work, right? I'm always talking about that. The daily work. That's what she's doing. Working daily, getting up every day, early in the morning, got the routines going, taking care of the body, walking, stretching, working out a little bit, taking care of that mind and inner being, sitting still, quietly meditating, putting good, healthy foods into your body, studying whatever it is that you're trying to get better at. That's that Eight of Pentacles energy. And it's all about your passion, which is the Knight of Wands, is meant to be aligned with your long-term legacy, which is that Ten of Pentacles, and backed by the consistent work of that Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to say it again. It's about your passion, that Knight of Wands, that passion. And it's meant to be, your passion is meant to be aligned with your long term legacy. And it's going to be backed by that work that you're doing, that daily effort, that skill building, that showing up, that refining your craft, brick by brick energy. That's how you get to that Ten of Pentacles. So, wow, that is amazing. I love the integration of this spread. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Because it's no more scattering your energy out of boredom or panic. This is channel the fire into the craft, channel the dream into daily practice. My passion is not a random spark, it's the fuel for my legacy. Okay, that's saying something, right? Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. And how this is all weaved together. So when we're putting it all together, that moon says things are unclear. Your intuition is loud. Fear is louder and clarity is still forming. And then row one is saying you're learning to regulate your emotions, rest your mind, and speak your truth. emotional maturity, and mental clarity. And then row 2, what it's saying to you is there is a new beginning, calling, but the heart is still tender. And the instincts is to hold tightly to what's familiar, even if it's uncomfortable. And then with row 3, it's when you move with intention, channel your fire into long term work. And then wealth and legacy is not just a random motion. So it's all about the pause. Pause, heal, then leap with boundaries, with faith, and with commitment to your craft. The future you want isn't built from fear. It's not built from fear, but clinging. But it's not built from fear, not built from fear or clinging, but from the clear hearted action of steady work. Clear hearted action of that steady work, that steady work, that work that you do daily, day in. It's all about that. It's all about that. Yeah. So how it translate into real life steps is that emotional and mental hygiene, that Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, and Queen of Swords. Take time off the screen each day. 10 to 15 minutes is fine. Just let your nervous system reset. Let yourself feel without judging. Write. Journal. Write. Even cry if you have to. Breathe. Pray. Sit in silence. Whatever helps your emotions move. Whatever helps. Then, from a calmer place, name your truth. What you're no longer available for. What you value. What you need to feel safe moving forward. What do you need to feel safe moving forward? Then heart healing and rest. That's that Fool, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. And it's all about acknowledge where you're still hurt. Where are you still hurting? What's bothering you? What is it? A love that ended, friendships that just ended. They broke up. You broke up with your friends. I've done that. And it does leave you with a quandary. It leaves you with thoughts of why did this happen like this? Oh, this happened, this happened. You can kind of follow the progression of how you got to that. This person said that. Were they feeling this way? Maybe I was misunderstanding their intentions. You go all around and around that mulberry bush, and honey, it's not fun. Don't do that to yourself. It's money that was lost. Nobody can stand to lose money. That's always a hard thing to do because, of course, you had something to do with that. It's just real, okay? But things happen for a reason. They do. They do. I mean, that's the que sera way of feeling about things, but it's the truth. Opportunities that fell apart, you know, those are all things that we have to look at that happens. So I want to just really, I'm going to briefly go over the planetary alignments because I don't want to keep you guys too long, but I do want to cover them so we all know what's happening with this energetic, what's happening here. So, energetically, we have Scorpio stellium. Scorpio is in the Sun, Venus, Mars. Mars is in Scorpio. All of these are in Scorpio: Sun, Venus, Mars, and Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. And it's a powerful concentration of Scorpio. It highlights transformation, endings, and rebirths. This is a time of deep emotional excavation, shadow work, and reclaiming personal power. And then we have that Aquarius moon and Rahu. And that's a collective emotions are future oriented, urging innovation and community healing. Technology, social movements, and humanitarian causes are emphasized. And then Saturn in Pisces is the long term cosmic lessons around compassion, spirituality, and dissolving rigid boundaries. This placement asks us to balance discipline with surrender. That's Saturn in Pisces. Yeah. And then Jupiter retrograde in Cancer is all about expansion. Expansion comes through revisiting family, ancestry, and emotional foundations. Legacy and generational healing are key. So, the integration with this spread is that moon card. It resonates strongly with today's Aquarius moon and Rahu influence. Things feel unclear, but intuition and collective healing are guiding forces. And then the Scorpio stellium mirrors that Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords row. And it's all about emotional depth, rest, and discernment are essential before speaking truth. Then that second row is the Fool, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. And that reflects Mercury retrograde in Libra. The new beginning require revisiting old wounds. New beginnings require visiting old wounds and balancing security with openness. And then with row three, the Knight of Wands and Ten of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles, it aligns with Mars in Scorpio and Jupiter in Cancer. Passion and mastery build legacy when directed toward family and community healing. So, in short, the collective is navigating a Scorpio heavy transformation, Aquarius driven innovation, and Pisces karmic lessons. Yours, this actual reading here for the collective is a cosmic moment of rest, discern, leap with care, and devote passion to legacy building. Yeah. And also, so let me tell you now, let me just say right now, is that we have all, all that we need. We have all that we need. It's all in us. And thank you so much for tuning in to this collective reading. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And drop a comment below and let me know how these energies are showing up in your life. Your reflections help to weave the collective story together. And as we move into the holiday season, now is the perfect time to gift yourself clarity and guidance. So book your holiday tarot reading to align with the energies of the season and step into the new year with intention. Just go to my website at sorry, healing Healing Exchange. It's the exchange because we actually have a shop on there as well. So healingexchange.net is my website, healingexchange.net. And until next time, stay grounded, stay inspired, and keep listening to your inner wisdom. And you'll find all the information for getting a reading down in the description. So be gentle with yourself because life is about the journey, not the destination. You're here now. Enjoy it, my loves. This is Empress Shay saying, have a wonderful rest of your day.
Is it really worth fighting for? I will give you everything and more. You ain't gotta hide, I see you behind your pride. You ain't gotta tell me, cause baby, you know that I know that you miss it. I know that you